So, you found us. Thank you for joining today. Of course, it is your favorite podcast on Print. We have Nigerians, Africans, and people internationally migrating to Canada, changing things, and just making fantastic. But I have God, an amazing guest. Like, I'm so excited having him with me in the studio. He is someone who is culturally rich. Should we meet him already? Join me. Let's welcome Tk
Ajayi.
Ajayi. You're
Thank you very
welcome,
much.
sir.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me at your studio.
I decided to use the word culturally rich because everything he's done in Canada stems from his culture.
Yeah.
But by the way, my name is Rita Egujewu. You can call me Queen Rita. Today we're going to be talking about not just culture, food, the reach of it, and of course where it's coming from and to Africa, from Africa to Nigeria. How many years ago, Mr. Tk? It's an honor to have you here.
Thank you
Right?
very much for having me here. Thank you
Let's
very much.
go to what we do here is we just like to go to in the beginning, right? In the beginning, when did you come to Canada? Like, when did this start? But before then, give us one saying that is like a guiding light for you as a Yoruba man. A proverb, a saying that is something you think about and you be like, this is my guiding light.
Um, my guiding light to Canada and to what has brought me to where I am today it's a Yoruba adage which says "Bojeba kuro nu ise bushe."
Mm,
I'll say it in pidgin English. If food commotes poverty,
mm,
poverty don't work out with that. And
mm,
if you are able to provide food for yourself, for your family, for your friends, that means you're no more poor. You can never be poor. So food is pretty much like food is number one. It's something that I grew up with my grandfather, which has really, I learned that from my grandfather pretty much. Let me just leave it
mhm.
like that.
Wow. Okay. People know you today as a farmer.
Hmm.
Probably the most popular farmer in Canada, right? Well, you are the founder of Tarakata Foundation,
Character
which
groups, character
Tarakata
public
Group
society, yes.
Society, which has given birth to a lot of things. But before we got here, tell us, when did you come to Canada?
I've been in Canada now for almost 25 years.
Hmm.
Coming to Canada, I came in as a professional soccer player. I was
Oh,
brought in here,
wow.
yes. I was brought in here by the Canadian government to come and play soccer. That time, the Canada was just trying to build soccer from me playing with different institutions and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So I came in through that program, was transferred here
Mm-hmm.
from Maldives in the Asia
Oh,
professionally through FIFA. So I came in here just to play soccer, and then the rest was history. So I'll be here now for close to 25 years.
almost 25 years, originally coming to play soccer. Did you play at all? How long did you play for?
I played, I still play recreationally, but I played between 4 years.
Professionally?
Yeah, well, Canada soccer it was just provisional. It's not, I call it like a beer league. It's not like a big time soccer league then.
Yeah.
Because I remember most of the time we would do practice and all the people would just be taking beer after they have a little break. So it was just a fun thing. It was just a fun thing. That time, everybody, they were just trying to build the sport here in
Mm.
Canada because it's
Mm.
mostly hockey that people are used to here and football, which is football. We call
Mhm.
it football. Football is not football like the way we call
They
it in
split with the
Africa.
hand. I still
Yeah,
find it difficult to wrap my hand around
yeah,
that.
that's what they call it in North America. We're
Yeah.
not going to question that. I just leave it that way.
Anyway, so soccer brought you to Canada, but now you are into farming. But before you even got into farming, which is huge, and we're going to talk about that, right? You did other things.
Yeah.
Run us through that.
For me here, I venture into different things. I've always, I think, because when I was like very young, I've always go to farm my grandfather,
Mm-hmm.
and then farming with him it kind of brought me close to the nature. So I always want to feel connected to the nature. You know, we are natural people.
For sure.
You know, when you look at even our skin tells you, you know, we're a nature person. So for me, I started doing landscaping with a company because I like to be very close to the nature. So I was living in the Sunshine Coast, which is a Powell River area, which is 2 ferries before you get there. So I started doing landscaping. I started doing some one thing here and there just to kind of like explore,
Right.
you know, like a job exploration.
Mm-hmm.
So, and from there and there and there, but at the back of my mind, I know what I want to do. I've always wanted to, because for my curiosity when I was young, my mother is a petty trader. She sells tomatoes and pepper. The reason why I'm mentioning this area is very crucial to my journey in Canada.
Right.
So it's been in my system that to actually be able to, you know, to get into how things are done, how it's done, how things are made. You know, from Miami going to farm with my grandfather, seeing the way he grows peppers, tomatoes, and all that.
Mother
And my mother sells tomatoes and pepper, but she gets it from a different farm
Right.
because village is further from where my mother lives. So, but my mother will buy tomatoes within 3 days. If that tomatoes is not sold quickly, it will go into waste.
Right.
So, and I started thinking in my head, and I've seen the way my grandfather plants the peppers and tomatoes. So I always think, why do this thing 3 days, the whole thing will lose its quality? And now something sold for $5 will now become $1.
Yeah.
Then 3 months after, when all these things are happening, when my mom lose a lot of money, my mother will start to sell tin tomatoes. Then I was started saying, something is missing here.
Right.
So for me, my curiosity is always like, why do we waste this? Why does this lose content? And this is tomato, this is tomatoes. These tomatoes in the can last 1 or 2 years. This one can only last 3 days. So connecting the dots, I mean, for my curiosity, I'm always like that. I'm always very, when I look at things, I don't look at things in a normal way.
Right.
I look at things in the abnormal way. I think outside
Beyond the
normal
surface,
thinking.
outside the
So
box.
I always want to see, and it's always been with me. So I think that's one of the things that actually made me think about so many things that kind of together now it makes sense what I'm doing, because growing up those things has been in my system and how it's done. So I always think when I get to somewhere where these things are made, we always think anything like like that is made in abroad. So I
Yeah.
feel like if I get to abroad, oh, I want to know how that's done. How does it last so long?
Yeah.
So my mother, those things that are wasted, now we can move it and do it and preserve it and make it last longer, because as you know, no electricity, no preservation, better. So preserving those things, not going to waste, it's
Was
one
what
of those
actually sparked that your
part of
curiosity
this
to get
curiosity.
into that. Can I ask you
Yes.
a question? What's your mom doing now? Is she still around?
Oh, my mom is around, but I lost my dad a long time ago. My mother is around. My mother is doing really well. She's what she does now is just help people. She help homeless, orphan, and everything back home. So that support her
That's
foundation.
amazing. But
Yeah.
can you do us a favor?
Yeah.
Can you look at the camera and say, Mommy, a show?
Ah.
Just tell her,
Yeah.
Mommy, thank you for selling pepper.
Yeah. Eyebi Orente, Esheo, Isheun, I'm a kitty person. So Isheun Yeye, Iku Bibi mi, Iku Toju mi, Esheun.
Amazing. It's interesting how, your mom selling pepper and sparking that curiosity. It just says how your mind works, right? That's an amazing thing. I'm sure she's really proud of the man that you have become impacting life. I read through your story and I know that, okay, you've told us you came here as a footballer and then now you are a millionaire farmer. But there was also music somewhere in the line. Can we talk about how you pan through football to music before we became this millionaire farmer?
So I'll tell you, you see, during my developmental stage as a
Yes.
child, my father is a pastor.
Oh,
My
wow.
mother is a pastor too. Okay. You know, when you're a son of a pastor, you do everything in the church. You play the bell, play drum, you play everything. You sing, you are the Sunday school teacher, you do everything. So that's, I'm sure many people they know what that means. So that is where the whole thing started. And I've always everybody in our family, one way or the other, we play some instrument. So I think that's where the music curiosity came from.
Mm-hmm.
Not typically that I do gospel music. I do a lot of different type of music, and I don't think there's a genre that whatever that comes to my mind as a genre. I don't know. Maybe I don't even know. I don't know key. I don't know how to read key.
But you make a
I
good.
can make it. You can't play a
Whether
wrong
it's
key for me.
nonsense syllable, you make beautiful
Yes.
music. You
And you
had a
can.
band, right?
My band, I have 4 bands right now. I started with 1, but 4 now.
Wow.
So I have a Igbo band. I have a Owambe band. I have a Fela standard Afrobeat band, and I have the
Abameda.
gospel. Yes. So all those, all and also for me, the music didn't start when I came to Canada. It started after I went through divorce. So when I went through divorce, like 12, 13 years ago, I music became the go-to because I lost everything. I walked away from everything. So I said, it was the music. It was
What do you
my
mean you
talking drum.
walked away from everything?
Ah, yeah, that was just that whole chapter. I walked away from it and I start fresh. So I was homeless for like almost a year. So I started playing talking drum.
This was 13 years ago.
Yeah.
So you had a divorce and like left everything
I lost
economically.
everything. One van. I took one van out of everything I had, and I was sleeping in that van. So I will park on the side of the road. I will put a little hat down. I will put playing like African drummer boy. So from there, we will give a tip. From there, I started seeing that people like our music. I remember one day I was busking somewhere. A guy brought Sonny Ade record player for me.
Mm-hmm.
He said, "Oh, you know Sonny Ade?" I said, "Yeah, it's from my tribe." "Oh, you know Fela?" I said, "Yeah, of course, it's from my tribe." "Oh, you should be able to do something. This is how my music started. You should be able to sing one Fela." I said, "Tell me anyone you want to know, you want to hear from Fela." When I was in university, I already know all Fela music anyways. Because I always say, see, me, I'm a very curious person. Fela is a prophet that prophesied.
Hmm.
Everything he prophesied, he spoke about, happened.
Hmm.
There's nobody has done this. And what he said continues to happen, and it's still happening today. So tell me somebody who has done that.
I'm shaking my head because it's sad. It's true, but sad.
And he told us the solution. And we are still trying to struggle to get to the solution that we already know. So
Hmm.
you see, when you look at a person like that, the guy really, they call him Abameda, a strange fellow. Yeah, there's something about him. It is I think it's a deity.
You obviously admire him.
Yeah, I
So
admire
which of
him.
his song did you sing for this person eventually?
No, I think he picked commonly known what I know get enemy, and then he asked me to do lover. So
Interesting.
the lover has always been something I like. I love the ways, the flow, the ballad, kind of like bluesy,
Hmm.
jazzy of it. So I love that. So that's what I did for him. And from there, that was it. He said, "You can have a band." From there, that's how I started playing. Then I met one person, Bosky too, and I started bringing people together. People started coming. Uh, and before we know it, we have a full band.
So were you playing at shows, events, like
From
parties?
yes, they started inviting me to come and perform in festivals. I was like, "What? They gonna pay you this?" And that time was struggling. So, but nobody knew what I was going through. None of my
Right.
band member knew anything.
Oh
But I
wow.
was just, they think I'm okay. So it was a good thing. Then during that time, as I was playing that music, everything, and I got a job to be driving truck with a sleep
Hmm.
company. So, but all those times, I'll be farming though. I'll be farming.
Just because I was going to ask, when
Yeah.
did the farming start?
Oh, farming started like 2003, 2001,
Oh, so way before the divorce
2002.
even.
Yeah.
So did you keep the farm?
No,
Because you said you
I work
lost
away from everything.
everything.
I just work away from
So
everything.
you also
I was
left.
doing farming. I was farming. I was running farm. I was a herdsman for different farms. I was
Okay.
running farm for
For
different people.
people.
All those years, I was just gaining experience, farming experience. So after the whole thing went, after the divorce, everything, that's when I now, although I've invested in farm,
Mm-hmm.
but just a solo. I'll keep it like that. I don't want to talk
That
about
must
it.
have been really traumatic.
No, that's one of the things I said. The best thing God did. I always say this. The best thing God did was made me a Nigerian, because no matter what, there's something. Nigerians are built differently. I think there's something about us that people need to study. We succeed, we survive no matter what, how crazy that situation is. I was like, well, it go better, Joe. That word, it go better. It has a powerful meaning. It go better. It is a comfort. It's almost like you are reassuring yourself. It go better, Joe. That the same way I said it, it go better, Joe. Is deeper than the way I said it. So that the resilience that we have, as it be like this today. Tomorrow, don't worry now. Maybe not today we see. Tomorrow, okay? So we will always have something to look forward to. Continue the hustle.
For sure.
That's why there's no way. This man, PLO, Patrice, Lumumba, I think it's from Kenya. I'm not sure. He said, anywhere in this world you are and you can't find a Nigerian,
Hello.
just get off.
Run.
Leave the place immediately. That means there's nothing happening there.
Run away.
So there's something about that. So there's something about Nigerians that even we Nigerians, I don't think we know.
Now you've told us. Even those that don't know, they know now. Now, you left football to music, farming for other people, managing their farms. When did you really get into farming as a business?
I've always do. You see, when I walk away from that, I still do like livestock sales
Okay.
on the side. So as I
Okay.
was busking, I was doing the livestock sales. So I now came fully back into farming business 2019.
Oh.
Because you see,
Just
2013,
6 years.
2014, no, 2013, 2014,
Mm-hmm.
I turned everything to like empowerment. I started empowering the community. I
Okay.
started studying. I started looking at people. A lot more people, more black people. I started coming to BC. Then I started getting more involved in the community work. Then I started realizing that most of our people, when they get here, they are healthy. So once they are healthy, and then after 2, 3 years after they are in Canada, they started feeling sick. They started getting sick. Then I started asking what is causing this. Me being there, I started noticing, so these people, they can't have access to our cultural food, the food that they are accustomed to back home. That is what is happening. So I started food bank, African food bank, personally on my own. For whatever I'm making from my job, I started feeding people.
You give them food,
African food.
At that point, was the food coming from your farm? Or
No,
were you
I'm not growing it then.
Oh, okay.
So sometimes I will import the food from Nigeria. I will give it to the community. That time I created what is called Africa Shrine in Vancouver on Broadway and Commercial. So on Friday, Saturday, or Saturday, Sunday, I can make yam and eggs. I can make chinchin. I can make our bar. So people will come there and eat. So it was just something serving the community and just see that my community is taken care of. It's always be part of me. So from there, I decided to say, okay, what am I gonna do? And I decided to say, you know what? I want to buy a farm outside the city. I want to start experimenting our cultural crops. That is when I got back into full on.
So this was 2019.
2019. That's why I got into full on. Started experimenting our cultural crop. And that's when the whole evolution about what we have today, where I am today, it's all now really, really good. Although I have experimented like growing pepper, tomatoes in the farms that I was running in the previous years, but not like fully on like focusing strictly based on my findings, seeing what's happening in the community, the way people start to lose their health after a few years they get here. It's what motivated me to say, you know what? Bringing food from our country of origin, it's not a long-term sustainability. There's no long-term sustainability about that. And one little thing happened, they can't bring that food here. Now, people that doesn't have any opportunity to afford those food that I'm now trying to subsidize, help them get maybe palm oil, iru, and all those things from my own personal expense, money, they will it will now become double the number of the people that will be that will be affected.
For sure.
So
So now I'm going to keep going back to that beginning. Coming in as a footballer, having that really, in my opinion, what would have been a really traumatizing separation from your partner, and then getting into music as a way of lifting your soul and being, quote, discovered. I'm putting that in quote because I mean, like, you had it. It's not like you didn't have it, but somebody told you, oh, you can actually have a band with this. And then you decided to still go back to farming that you were, something that you were doing before 2019. At what point did the government of Canada take notice of you as a farmer? Because now I'm privileged to be speaking to a millionaire farmer. It's not easy.
Farming, farming is not that too. There's opportunity there.
Yeah.
I can say, yes, there's a lot of opportunity there for we, Black community, and we don't see it. But me being in the industry for so long, I can see it. So for me, I think it was only 2 years ago
That the
the government started to pay attention because they knew from the beginning that, okay, this is what happened. In 2019, when I bought that property, it was very timely. And I said, God, give me a sign that this thing I'm about to take on, I'm a very spiritual person. I'm a very cultural, traditional person.
Okay?
Yes. Culturally, traditionally, I am. Apart from being Christian, I'm a very spiritual person.
Good.
So my intuition is very powerful. Even when I do things, I project it before it happens, and it happens.
Oh, wow.
So that's one part of me. And then by 2020, by February 26th, I woke up one morning and I saw in my dream, everything was dark. And I told my friend, I said, why is it that the whole world is dark? Something is wrong. Something's about to happen. By March, COVID happened. They shut down everything. So during that COVID, you don't need to go anywhere for a whole year.
Yeah.
You just focus on that farming. And I still get paid from work. So that gave me the opportunity to say, okay, this is the sign I needed, that this is the right thing. And I just keep going. We started contacting different, our MLAs, mayors. We just started messaging with different people. And we contacted the government and say, we want to do this thing here because during that COVID, nothing can, we don't get anything here, right? So just like what I already saw that may happen, boom, started happening. So that gave me more strength. Say, you are doing the right thing. So I went all in. Boom, 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 boom. Then the Ministry of Agriculture came. I sent them samples of what I'm doing. Then people start to see what I'm posting online. So they say, oh, okay, they saw everything I'm growing. They said, just focus on one or two things. I said, well, I will, but I'm working on something, I'm experimenting. So second year, I've been growing it. I decided to get into making the perfect soil. You see, the way I'm doing this thing, some of them are actually a spiritual connection to that. Because most of what I'm doing is almost like something telling me, take this step. And I will take it.
What crops specifically did you start with?
I started with our green, our amaranth.
Okay.
It's called a fog green.
Yeah.
Once I realized, I did that one first year, the soil was not good. So then I decided, one day I just woke up and said, I need to create loam soil.
So you created the soil yourself?
I have to create loam soil. Loam soil is what we use back home. I said, let me just do it in a practical way. So I will now look at the weather there. Back home, I'll look at the weather here. I started to tally it. It's okay. That's how I started. So I grabbed the loam soil combination is sand, silt, and clay. That's loam sand. That's loam soil.
Yeah.
Combination. And I have goats already in my farm. So I already raising goats because I know goats is our is our main meat that we eat mostly. So I said that one is already stable. I said, okay, what am I gonna do with the manures? So I grabbed the manure of the goats. I started mixing it with the soil I created, and that
That's
is how everything started to
That's
evolve.
the thing with farms sometimes can really be self-sufficient. You know, it's a
Yes,
whole circle.
everything is
You
used.
just have to like
It's a
no
full
waste
cycle.
whatsoever.
So I started grabbing everything together, mix the soil, make the soil growing away jute, which is jute, jute leaf, then grow garden egg. Started gradually everything that I was growing previous year that didn't do perfectly well
With that self, it
just
started
blew
doing
up.
well.
Yeah.
That's amazing. You have met with the Prime Minister of Canada. Yeah, I mean, like from when you started doing all of this to now, tell us about that experience. Other prominent people you've met, but also the Prime Minister of Canada. How has that, made you feel as a Nigerian and shaped you shaping the culture in Canada?
Meeting with all those people, I don't think I really, I just feel like whatever that's meant to be is gonna be. That to me, my mission is
Mm-hmm.
focusing on the task. The task is how can these people see the opportunity and how can our community, especially, see the opportunity what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
That is my focus. Yeah, medium is a great opportunity. Meeting a lot of people,
Mm-hmm.
MPs, any of the people in the many people. It's just I can't count how many people I've met.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, it does not. It's a great opportunity. It's a great privilege, but actualization, making those things happen,
It's
support that we
what
can
that.
get with as my focus. That is me. Sometimes I look at the people and I say, wow, from where I'm coming from now in this country,
Exactly.
and it's wow. So this is interesting. And but for me, what is always in my mind is what the result. How can we move this needle? How can we move this further? How can we keep this going? So that's just my
Greatness met you pursuing your dream. That's what this is really. You were just pursuing your dream, doing what you're passionate about,
passion.
and
Yeah.
greatness met you there. Okay. But can you possibly let us know at some, it's not
Oh, I can
easy for
always come
sure.
back. I can always
It's
come
not
back.
easy.
Yeah.
Or did you get a grant at some point
Oh
to
yes.
help you?
They
Yeah.
see that's okay like that now. We get a lot of support, like we say. I won't call it grants.
Okay.
Yes. We have a lot of support
There's a,
from the government.
there's a
A
lot of
lot
support from the
from the
government.
government. Yes.
And you also supporting the community. You have founded, I think, the Black Farmers
Canadian Black Farmers
Canadian
Association.
Black
Yes.
Farmers Association. Tell us about that.
When I founded the Canadian Black Farmers Association,
Mm-hmm.
so the purpose of founding it was so that we can have a national platform to be able to, because one thing about farming in Canada is understanding the system.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't have an organization who understands the system and who is in that position to be able to carry that mantle, is somebody like me. I've been in the system for quite a while. I
Mm-hmm.
know how the system is, and I've sat down with a lot of all these people in the agricultural industry,
Mm-hmm.
and with the little I know, I'm still knowing more because you can never know it all. So the establishing it was actually it was somebody in the government that actually advised us say you need to have a organization
Mm-hmm.
that will be able to advocate.
Right.
So because if I'm just going on my own,
As a person, one individual.
it will not carry a lot of weight. So when you are an organization, you have a board, everything. It's like a whole community.
Mm-hmm.
So it's well recognized that way. So that's how I founded the Canadian Black Farmers, and I also have a Canadian Intercultural Farmers Association too,
Okay.
which is also involve other
Communities.
non-black communities
Yeah.
because a lot of people that are coming to us now with the food we eat, a lot of Latinos eat it.
Yeah.
A lot of other people eat that food. So that's one of the reasons I put together a kind of intercultural so that the other people can feel welcome to our operation.
I know that food is part of culture. If you talk about the people's food, you're talking about their culture as well. But can you tell us, agriculture business, your lifestyle, you've been touring like about a month now or two, just speaking and inspiring people. How do you match that? How does it match your lifestyle, agriculture, music? How do you, marry all of that together?
The music is my therapy. Like say when I'm flying sometimes I'm writing music.
You write music as well.
Yeah, because I write it, that's why I sing it. I have originals.
Oh.
I do my own music. I have it all online, all platform. So it's a therapy for me. So I write the music, and it's about my experience. If you want to know a lot more about me, if you listen to my music, exactly that's what I write down, and
Great.
that's what I actually produce. So agriculture.
Mm-hmm.
When you look at agriculture, agric on its own, the culture that is in agriculture is us because it's our way of life. Agric is not just about growing food alone.
You're right.
It's a culture. You see, you cannot separate our culture from our food. Our food is our culture. So without our food,
You're
there's
right.
no culture.
For sure.
So that is one of the things I carry along with me when I'm discussing with. Okay, for example, I was somewhere, they were trying to advise me, oh, what you are doing right now, why can't you work with somebody already established? I said, I can't. It's not just possible. I cannot appropriate my culture for with anyone that is not from my
That will not
background.
even
I said,
understand.
my food is not just a food, it's my culture. So you can't just see somebody who is maybe white now just say I want to make gari for me or make a lubo for me or maybe say you want to make you know those things better than no.
They were going.
So all those things is us. So our food is our culture. So it's best way and my major reason why I'm doing this is to create a sustainable economy in our community and something like a to because I look around apart from just every other work that we do, what is it that we Black African or Caribbean community have in Canada we can say we hold? I would say this is our something that we establish here. I can't see anything, but guess what? Our food that we eat, if we are able to grow it here, just the greens, the vegetables alone, if we're able to grow it here, you know what? That can create millionaires. It can create a sustainable economy in our community. Just growing there for I was speaking at Brandon yesterday.
Right.
I said, okay, in Winnipeg, there are 50,000, average 50,000 Black African or Caribbean community here. So let's pick 10,000 out of those people. And then let's say, okay, everybody eats amaranth in the whole Black community. We call it amaranth. And some people we call it green, some people call it callaloo in the Caribbeans. Let's say a farm here is growing amaranth. And 10,000 out of that 50,000 is buying $10 amaranth weekly. How much is that farm gonna be making in a week? That's 100,000. 10,000 times 10, right? That's 100,000, right?
Yeah, $10 times for
I mean,
sure.
10,000 people times $10, right?
Yeah.
That's 100,000 weekly.
Yeah.
So multiply by 54 weeks in a year.
Wow.
Yes, it's a game of number. That's one vegetable.
Wow.
Okay, why are we? Okay, let's go to Ugu. Let's go to jute.
Are you growing Ugu?
I've grown
I
everything.
should follow you home. I need some.
So, on a serious note, we have our food can create wealth for us
Wow.
and create a sustainable economy for us.
Interesting.
Yes.
Okay. Now, let's talk about the weather. It's minus 21 today, I think.
Yes.
We are in Manitoba, by the way. We are Winterpeg and we love it, right? It's minus 21 today. And speaking
By
about
the way,
culture,
15 is the highest it's ever been in BC.
15 degrees.
Minus 15, ever. In my whole experience of being there for like 25 years.
You should move over here.
Huh?
You should move over here. But yeah, definitely.
No, thanks.
These people say that BC is like being in somehow Lagosy.
Oh, yeah.
But it's okay. No, but my point is the weather has a real huge factor when it comes to farming.
Yes.
But you have been able to deal with that. Like you said, you're farming in BC. Now you're moving over to Manitoba as well. Hopefully we want to see that happen. in minus degrees, whether it's
Yes.
15 or 40, as it gets to in Manitoba. How do you navigate that?
You know, right here in Manitoba, there is a greenhouse, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they grow all year round. Why not
So you
us?
just build greenhouses for all the vegetables
Double
that we need.
insulated.
Double insulated.
Yeah, double insulated. I've actually experimented a lot of things about heating up the greenhouse in a natural way.
Oh wow.
I'm not gonna give that secret out, but I've done underground eating because when I cassava,
Oh.
like I've grown cassava and yam, I did underground eating
Yeah, I
because
saw
it's
a
too.
video of you eating cassava with what sauce was that? We'll talk about that off
Oh,
camera.
that was just the sauce I made from my pepper that I canned
Yeah.
over a year and tomatoes.
Amazing.
So
Amazing. Now, how do you unwind in the middle of all these busy greenhouse, underground heating, millionaire business talking with informing, just changing communities pretty much? How do you unwind?
music.
I knew you were going to say that.
That is why
I knew you were
that's
going
why
to
I
say
carry it
that.
with me everywhere.
You carry music with you
Yes,
everywhere.
yes. I wrote a song even last night.
Oh, interesting. You want to sing
Yes.
it for us?
I'm still working on it.
You're still working
I have
on
my
it.
own software that they
But you
made for me.
owe us a song before you leave the studio. That has to happen. But I want to ask a personal question, if you don't mind. You said you got divorced like 13 years ago, and you walked away from everything. Are you in another relationship now? Do you marry? Or you
No, I'm not married. I will just leave it at that. I've had people say, "Are you gay or something?"
are
I
you
just
searching?
I'm focusing more in our community. I want
I
to
might be
empower more
asking for a
people.
friend, though.
I want to empower. What I want to do is to empower. My focus, I want to make it to be about our community. I love my community. We
Yeah.
have so much potential. That potential, I want us to tap into it. Because I'm just tired of many of us going from 8 to 4, 9 to 5. I'm just like, what? Our food can turn us, you know. I have companies message me when I put the cassava on my social media. You know what they said?
No.
They said, everybody that messaged me, they are not even from our community. They are actually from other communities. They are bringing
Because this
cassava
is
in.
imported. Yes.
Bringing cassava in
Yes.
here. They said, how can we work together?
Mm-hmm.
They said, it's never happened in Canada.
Yeah.
Now I just discovered that cassava leaves is actually good for cows. I even grew, I grow sorghum this year. Did so well. Sorghum, all those products, they are. I was talking to some of the lawmakers, when we're talking to government, I said, I've unlocked over $1 billion economy in Canada that Canada doesn't even know it exists.
Wow.
Yes, by our food. In 5 years, 5 to 10 years, we can create 100 millionaires in our communities by growing just our food.
Please, let's sign up, producer. We want to be part of that 100 million. Yeah. That's what we're going to say.
Let me, as you are here, madam, if you are growing just atarodo,
Mm-hmm.
just focus on that. If you are growing juice, just focus on the juice. Growing down the value chain. Value chain is you just grow. There are takers who want to take it and package it.
Yeah, for sure.
So people want to dehydrate it and turn it to powder. Now we can ship it to everywhere.
For sure. Wow.
We don't have to bring that to Canada. And we can create local economy here. Guess who benefits? Everybody.
And the Canadian economy grows.
Yes.
Wow.
Now we are contributing. Now we have a mouth. We have more. Then people can come to us and say, this is what I'm creating, bringing economy. That's why what the government saw. I said, what this person is doing. Yesterday when I was talking around there, most of the people that when I give them the breakdowns, everything, how everybody benefits, everybody was clapping, and most of the white people that are there said, "Whoa, you were right there." After I got off the stage, they collect my card. There was 2 ministers there, there was the mayor there and the MLA. They shook my hand. Said, "You're up to something." It is.
Definitely up to something. Let's talk about support. You've spoken a lot about how the government of Canada, noticed how they came in, how you are now impacting people. Have you really gotten support from the Nigerian communities?
I was reached out to by the diaspora organization. from Nigeria
Mm-hmm.
and from other African countries too.
Mm-hmm.
No, really, but now a lot of Nigerian organizations in Canada, especially the Yorubas,
Mm-hmm.
they are really. I've mentored some. I've given them some hints.
Tiwani.
Yeah. So they are picking it up. They are really coming on. They are really trying to show. No, nothing really. It's always been mostly. I've spent close to $1 million of my money
Mm-hmm.
on all this I've been doing. Coming here, I came on my own. What is funding?
Mm.
Yes, they were supposed to, but halfway I just said, don't worry about it.
Wow.
Brother,
Thank
don't
you.
worry about it.
Thank
It's a
you.
passion for me. Hey, even the offer, I just said, just don't worry. I'll do it. I'll come. It's one thing I want our people to just grab it. Once they understand it, if okay, you're asking about weather, right?
Mm-hmm.
Don't we have greenhouse here?
Of course we do.
Why are we not growing our effort there? What is stopping us?
And we have space in the backyard here. Oh.
No, I'm just saying that,
We're going
right?
to put greenhouse.
No, does that make sense?
I want to go and water leave.
No. Does that make sense?
It
Some
does.
people say, oh, you can bring this seed. Okay. Canadian black farmer can bring.
Okay.
Yeah. Some of the food I give away, I have African food bank.
Mm-hmm.
I created it was after several years I've been giving food.
Yeah.
So 2 years ago I decided to create a
do
website
that.
for it to set it up as an organization.
But this is in BC.
It's Canada wide.
Oh.
I give people maybe somebody emailing me for any province. I'll just say go to African store. I can transfer money to the store. You just pick up food. That's it. It's easier.
Okay.
Yeah, it's easier that way. So
amazing.
I do most of this from my pocket, really. I just want to make sure that our people are taken care of. I'm not a millionaire, but I'm okay. I thank God.
What does success mean to you?
Success
Mm-hmm.
means to me, what success means to me is how many people I've impacted.
Hmm.
No, I am not successful if I'm not impacting anybody.
Mm.
If nobody is rising from you, you're not successful.
Mm-hmm.
My own is going to bed and feel like, oh, I put a smile on that person's face. I created a hope. We are sitting down here. They are calling me. Somebody needs something. That's what it is. You know, I look at myself sometimes. I say, maybe this is the way God created me. That's what He wants me to do, and I can't stop it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I have helped many people start business. They're doing well. They come back. They say, "Thank you, sir." I said, "Don't thank me. Just make sure you do something for somebody else."
Someone else. Pay it forward.
My best investment is people. Yeah.
Mr. TK, if you were to speak to your younger self right now, before you migrated to Canada, what would you say to yourself?
Go harder. Create more opportunity for you to be able to be self-funded. I didn't want anybody to fund me. Like the soil I created now, I'm hoping that Costco, Home Depot, Canadian Tire can take it. If I can get it across Canada, our community can get access to those soil and buy, and in return, we can use to invest and empower other communities. So it's like we are investing back in our community indirectly.
Right.
You get my point?
Go harder.
Go harder.
You got that. Now, what advice would you give to immigrants trying to build, in an unfamiliar territory? What advice would you give them?
Home wherever you are. Make it home. Look outside your immediate community. There are opportunities. It's just everywhere. It's everywhere. I've had people I told, I said, the guy was driving was a Ranger, Ford Ranger. I said, you driving this truck around. What do you do with it? I just drive it to work. You dumb? You can be using it to pick up junk remover, weekends. Pick up some wash and dryers, take it to the recycle place, weigh it, they give you money, they pay you to take it away. And when you get there, they will make you weigh it and they still give you money. Now the guy have 2 dump trucks.
Wow. Wow.
Yes. Always look outside. What is there? What is actually trending? And make sure, no matter what kind of education you have, be handy.
Yeah.
Be handy. As you see me, I can weld. I can do framing. I can do house. I build things myself. I build my barn. Barn of my goats that I'm building now, big, massive, maybe 50 by 60 or meters.
You're doing
I'm
that
building.
all by yourself.
Yes, and I hire some guys in our community. Everybody that works with me, I always say, did you take a job? Go and take apprenticeship. Work for free from somebody. Learn something. This country is like everything here is hand. If you're a handyman, this house probably has I'm sure you have maybe water system. That water system, if you bring in a plumber, it will charge you 250 just to come. Yeah, it will charge you 250. If you're a handyman, you didn't know I was looking for a bricklayer in our community.
Yeah.
I can't find till now.
Wow.
Everybody that's in Canada none of them are bricklayer. None of them are even carpenter. I could have given them the job, so come and work with me. All we do is read. We read the book, we read the inside, we read the back, we read the revised edition. We know page by page. What are we reading? And again, you finish doctor, you want to go and do another professor here. What is going on? They know they read book here. Oh. They finish high school, apprenticeship. Yeah. I told my siblings, I said, Omo, you want I told one of my cousins, I said, go and learn how to fix tractor trailers, big trucks. He said he doesn't think like everything is learning university is not going. So I said, get out of there. I'll pay for everything for you for 3 years. The boy is fixing trucks now. I said, I'm gonna give you a truck that will be like a mobile truck shop. It's overloaded.
Wow.
It's in Nigeria.
Oh.
I didn't let him. I tell him, what are you coming here for? There's opportunity everywhere. I'm sorry to say something. Many of our people, until you come here, you know you are lazy. You know what I just said? Until you come here, you know when you come here, you work harder. If the way we are working here, we are putting into that work back home, Nigeria Shimadu. We will build that place too. And this is our home, but we influence that place too. A lot of things are changing, people are not paying attention about. There is not one thing. I tell you what, your hand will never deceive you. I can fix my car. Okay, look at I can't find a Peugeot 504 mechanic now in Canada. I have to fix my 504. I have two Peugeot 504 1975 and 1978.
Wow.
Yeah. I fix it myself.
Those
I
are
do the body
classic.
work. Yeah. You should give me the pictures. One in here. I ride it. I drive it in summer. Who's helping you fix it? I say, I'll fix the thing. You can almost cook rice in the trunk in the hood. If you put the rice inside there and drive it, the heat of that engine will cook the rice. You can put your hand around it, not like all this new wire cable everywhere. You have to be able to do something. I can do my cement, I can do my framing, just show me one time. Every time I will say this to camera. Anytime you have somebody that comes to your house to fix something, stand right there. Watch it. Learn something. Even I will say this to the parents too. If your kids are in school, make sure they pick up one apprenticeship job. If you say, ask that kid, say, what do you like to do? What do you enjoy doing? You say, I like cars. Make sure you find an auto mechanic. Let him go in there and be cleaning the area just to watch what they are doing. They don't have to pay him or her. You may have a daughter that will be the next engineer. That will be the next that will invent. When their brain is young, they pick up things. Let them do it. All this book. You finish the book or you go and do care again. No, not like.
Lobato.
It is fact. What are we talking about? If you is it, madam, I don't know how long you'll be here. If you are here, if you are like, let's just say you are a welder. You know you already have 2 houses, right?
Wow.
You'll be welding the rigs. You know how much an hour sometimes? $150 per hour. Sometimes if you're a long short person, you can sit down there. Not much. You can have your own company, subcontract. You know, ask anybody who is a red seal holder. If you carry a red seal, see, we have to start rethinking. That's why am I the only one? I've never met any black person in Canada who has a farm status except me in this country. It's annoying to me. It's sad to me. As a farmer, when you have a farm status, you can pretty much write off anything, all your expenses. It's like you're living for free.
Wow.
You see some of these white farmers, they are in their farm, right? All they are growing is hay, grass. You ride it up, 3 months of the year, that's all it grows, right? You buy a new truck, upgrade his house because of the incentives and the perks from the government. Government subsidized, right?
Right.
There are programs that are for farmers. If 100 of us are enjoying that, to use it to and flip it around and use it to create opportunity in their respective farms. If you go on our website, Canadian Black Farmers, I put something there, 5 acres concept. I want each family to have an idea of that. And I always say this to people. I say, city is a distraction. Sorry to tell you that. City is a distraction. You know where the money that runs the city come from? Igbeluwa now. It's not about, it's not a wrong.
It's in the rural area.
Yeah, the what run this city is coming from the rural. You didn't know that? All your canola is grown in the field, right? Is it in the city? Wheat, where they grow? The food where they grow? Is it outside the city? If that doesn't come in, everybody is served. To say fact. No food. That's just a fact. Get out of the city. We are born farmers. We are born farmers. We get here, everybody say, I want to be a city boy. BS. You better get your house out. That's what makes here. We are the next generation of successful farmers in this country.
Right.
We will change the landscape. The successful farmers in this country is going to be from our food. Look at let somebody is growing bitter leaf, right? He's growing bitter leaf. You are going away to. He's growing a Another person is growing this. Is there no market for it?
There is market for sure.
Thank you. Do we need to bring it down from our country of origin?
How fresh will it even be?
Thank you.
By the time you move it from there to here.
And now, you see, we are in a place whereby when you are doing that, there is a lot of programs that can help you to do what? To expand, to scale. We can be making all these things here and be shipping it back to our country, packaged. America is there that can consume. You can be shipping to UK. All we are looking is that, we bring it. The food they are bringing for us here, we have to be very careful. It's over-fertilized. Why do you have to buy a whole box of yam? You only get 2 or 3 out of 10. You know why? It's over-fertilized. And I grow the yam here in the cold weather. No fertilizer. We are the opportunity we have, we better take it now, because if we don't take it now, that's why I can't stop going. Other people will start to grow our food for us. And once they start growing our food for us, they can now enslave us again. Whoever that provides your food is your master.
For sure. I have a feeling that we're going to plan a road trip to your farm one of these days.
You will see farm here. We're setting up. That place is a lab.
Brandon?
No. In BC, it's a lab. I do crazy things, all kind of experimentations. You will see some things that are working. You see some, like right now, I have different things. I have this one here. It's outside. I want to see how resilient that one will be. I have something I'm working on that I want to see if it's gonna kind of like climatize itself. I have something else I'm working here. So all those things is like pockets of things. You can come, but we have to be. I don't even stay most of the time. But when you come, you can see different things, experimenting. Me, I'm not planning to be growing for like commercial purpose. What I want to do is everybody that has farms, I partner with them 5%, 5%, 5%, 5%, 5%, 5%, 5%. I will just put it all there, helping them get set up. Then that will give me opportunity to be able to focus more on helping everybody to
For
get
sure.
set up.
Yeah.
And then helping them to grow
Mm-hmm.
and helping them to access the system.
Wow.
Farming is like 50%, the system is 50%. Because government will always subsidize farming. That's the only way. A farmer will never be paid for what he or the labor he puts into what he grow. For example, how much do you buy a whole goat?
Think about $400.
Okay. Do you know how much to feed a goat a day?
No.
No, let's just say average. Let's just guess. How much do you think it will take to feed a goat one day? Per day to feed one goat? No, let's just guess.
$5.
Thank you. Let's just $3.
Okay.
So the goat that you can't slaughter a goat that's less than a year.
Okay.
Because it won't be, the meat will not be. Average is 2 years.
Okay.
So 3 times 3 times 30 is what? $90.
Yeah.
90 times 12.
300. Oh my God. Oh my God. So rearing that goat itself is over $1,000 already. So there's no, oh my, there's no way that, oh my
So
word.
it has to be subsidized.
Yeah, otherwise we won't even eat it in the first place. It will become only the bougie can eat
That is the
goat
game.
meat. Makes sense. You're doing so much, and I'm sure you've been back to Nigeria. You've been invited to the government. You have been on TV. I've seen you everywhere. Do you have plans to go back to Nigeria?
I will always do something in Nigeria here too. I have to empower people. I have to empower people in other countries. They are calling me in Europe too.
Mm-hmm.
They want me to come and replicate what I'm doing in Canada. I say I want my people here first. Once we establish here, then maybe we can think of the other side. They will pay for the consultation or whatever, but I want to focus more here. We have opportunity here. Let's establish something. Let's just have the cushion and get things going.
What advice? What would you say to the government of Nigeria?
Invest in us. The best investment Nigeria government can do is to create, I call something reciprocating economy. I mentioned something just a few minutes ago. If our government, I invited them to come and buy thousands of acres in Canada. So we do like a joint venture. So we pick different people want to farm.
Yeah.
Because land is the main problem. So if our government invested in us, like, who did this? Chinese government, Indian government. Yeah. If our government, just in this Winnipeg, let's say Nigerian government have 500 acres or 1,000 acres. So any of our people in our community want to farm can go and farm that land. And then we create small little village.
Yeah.
Niger village. People pick different areas. Whatever we grow here, because we have the system to support us, we can turn that 1,000 acres to 2,000 acres. Because when we are producing there, whatever we produce there, whatever we gain from there, the government look at it, we file it, we say, oh, this is too small for us, we want to get more. Government will give us guaranteed loans to fund more to buy another land in the name of us.
Wow.
And then when we start operating it, most of paying back that is going to be from the operation of the farm.
Wow. I cannot thank you enough for being on the show today. But before I let you go, I want to ask you another question. 25 years coming in as a footballer, going through that traumatic experience.
It's not traumatic.
It's
an experience.
It's an experience,
Nothing is traumatic.
Getting into music and you're still in it, galvanizing society and community like that, and being this mega farmer who is now creating changes. Do you have any regrets?
I'll do it again, double. I wish I can do it more. I wish our people that are opening their eyes now, that want to invest now, are with me in the beginning. Oh, we'll already taken over a lot of things. We'll be shipping Gary to Nigeria. We'll be shipping all food. We'll be growing yam here. We'll be shipping it back to Nigeria.
So there's room for investment.
It's a virgin. This is a virgin land. We haven't even started anything. I said, if you are growing just one vegetable, focus on that. That's what these people do most. When it's growing wheat, it's focus on that wheat. If it's growing grass, it's focus on that grass. If you are just growing that, just focus on that and start improving. Oh, packaging it this way. Oh, this and this. Oh, okay. This and like that. Guess what? That food will start growing everywhere worldwide. Because when we do it here, right, is the level of production.
Right.
Everybody look at it. Out of Nigeria, made in Canada.
Out of Nigeria,
Made
made
in
in Canada.
Yeah.
Tk, thank you so much
You're welcome.
for being our guest on
My pleasure.
Unseen Footprints this particular episode. This is the program where we showcase Nigerians, Africans in diaspora, in Canada, not just living, but making impact. Was this impactful? Come on, guys. Like it, okay? And then just share it and make sure that don't be selfish. Like he said, he wants to impact people. You want more people to be impacted? Share this video and do subscribe so that when we have a new episode up, you're the first person to know. My name is Rita and I've been having an amazing conversation with Tk Ajayi. Definitely a trailblazer making change happen for a very good reason.
Thank you.